George.
That's very funny. Funny. Are you all right, sweetheart?
I feel fine.
You sure?
Yes.
A man can ask. Do you mind? You, want a drink? I think I'll have one. Just one. All right, I won't have one, but please, do me a favor, will you? Don't accuse me of hitting the bottle. I can take it or I can leave it.
George, I haven't accused you of anything. I'm going upstairs to bed.
Julie.
Oh, George, please.
Oh, sure, you don't want to talk. You just want to brood about it. You want to stew in your own anger.
There is nothing more to talk about. It isn't the first time you've hit me.
Go ahead. Rub it in. Make me feel like a criminal.
I just don't want to talk about it. George, I can't talk about it. I'm going upstairs.
All right. I'll wait up for Betty.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
I don't have to. Why shouldn't I wait up for her? She's my daughter. At least she thinks I'm okay. Julie, it's not that bad.
Well, what are we going to do, George?
Nothing.
But we can't live like this.
I'm sorry, Julie. I lost my temper. I was away for so long, and all I could think of was that Julie was waiting at home for me. And then when I finally did come back...
When you came back, I was here.
Sure. But were you glad to see me? Did you rush into my arms like a loving wife?
Well, I was tired.
Tired? Of me?
No.
What about Rossi? Do you think he believed you?
Oh, I think so.
I wonder how many women have gone into his office telling him that they fell down the stairs.
I did trip, George.
Yes, you tripped, but not until I had... I can't stop myself. All night I count them.
What?
I even remember the boys you knew before we were married. Slick kids, a lot of them. All going somewhere, and all of them wanting you.
But I married you, George.
Yes. Sometimes you wish you hadn't. Some of those kids are still around. They're men today, so am I, Julie. Sure, everybody's going somewhere. Everybody except Big George.
Look, we were in love in the beginning, George. George, why did it change?
Why did it change? And where do we go from here?
Maybe we could find someone to help us, huh?
What do you mean, help us?
Well, I mean someone we could talk to professionally.
What?
Well, I found Dr. Rossi to be very sympathetic and
You think I need help from a doctor?
George, I said we.
Don't kid me, Julie. You're not talking about yourself. You're talking about me, aren't you? I'm not crazy. You know, I can lose my temper and I can even hurt somebody, but
George,
I maybe have a reason. And the reason may be that you keep forgetting I'm your husband.
George!
Hear that? I'm your husband. Betty's home. Who's that with her?
That's Bud.
Bud? That's Norm Harrington.
Leave her alone, George.
Don't tell me what to do. I've had enough of your advice tonight.
Hi.
Hey, not so fast. What's going on here? You go out with one boy and come back with another.
Don't have to worry. I'm not interested in either of them.
Huh? Where did Norm get that car? All right. No more questions. You're my little girl. You are?
Yes, Daddy. I'm tired. Good night.
Good night.
I'd better go talk to her.
Oh, what are you going to talk to her about?
Oh, just mother-daughter, you know.
How does that differ from father-daughter?
George, we have already talked about your problem. Now Betty needs...
Betty needs what? What is Betty's problem?
Can't you see she's still in love with Rodney Harrington?
Well, she'll get over that. You said that yourself.
But I've got to help her, George. I've got to help her get over it. Betty.
All right, Mother.
Are you?
No, I'm not.
Did you talk to Rodney?
I tried to tell him what I had to. But he went after Allison Mackenzie. He went after her and he went away with her.
Well, where did they go?
Mother, I didn't follow them. Guess I didn't have to. I know where Rod goes.
But with Allison Mackenzie.
Allison Mackenzie is different. She's different from me. Is that what you were going to say, Mother? Were you going to say that, too? Well, maybe I am different. Maybe I've got to be different.
Betty, I'm not telling you to be like Allison.
I'm not going to be like Allison Mackenzie. I'm going to be more like Betty Anderson, like George Anderson's daughter, like your daughter, Mother. I don't care now how Rod feels. I know what I feel. And that's what's going to count now. Mother, that's all that's going to count.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
Is it sure?
I'm afraid so.
I mean, there can't be any mistake?
No. I'm going to want to see you again. You need care now.
Mother, what's happening to me? Why can't I let myself feel things? Why can't I let myself love a boy? For all these years, you haven't loved anybody, have you? Are you trying to stop me from loving, too?